Have you ever looked at the people around you, friends, family, or even yourself, and wondered, why do some 60-year-olds seem to age backward while others slow down? It's a question that many of us ponder. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean decline. Some people embrace life with vigor, continuing to pursue activities that many their age might shy away from. They challenge the notion that aging is a downward spiral. If you find yourself still doing the things you love, you're not just lucky, you're extraordinary. In this video, we're going to explore how the way we approach aging can dramatically impact our lives. Many people believe that once they hit their 60s, it's all about slowing down, accepting limitations, and letting go of certain activities. But here's the truth. Much of what we consider normal aging is actually influenced by how we live our lives. It's not just about the years we've lived. It's about how we choose to engage with the world around us. The reality is that the body doesn't simply give up as we age. Instead, many of the changes we experience are a result of years of inactivity and disuse. Muscles weaken when they aren't challenged, balance fades when it isn't practiced, and flexibility diminishes when we stop moving. But it doesn't have to be this way. Many individuals defy these expectations by staying active, involved, and engaged. In fact, maintaining certain physical abilities can lead to a more vibrant, independent life. So, what are these abilities that signify your aging in reverse? In the upcoming sections, we'll delve into 8 specific actions that most 60-year-olds may struggle with. If you can still perform even a few of these, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Stay with me, because recognizing these signs could change how you view your own aging journey. Let's dive into the first sign that indicates you're aging in reverse, the ability to get up from a chair without using your hands. It might seem like a simple task, but this movement is a powerful indicator of your physical health. When you can stand up without assistance, it shows that your leg muscles, core strength, balance, and coordination are all functioning well. This skill reflects not only your physical strength, but also your independence. For many older adults, the struggle to stand up begins gradually. At first, it might just be a little push from the armrest, but over time, these small aids can transform into a full effort just to rise from a seat. If you're still able to rise smoothly without using your hands, you're holding on to something incredibly valuable, functional power. Take the story of Eleanor, an 82-year-old who thought she was doing fine until she noticed herself leaning heavily on a table to stand. It felt like a minor issue until she experienced a fall while trying to get out of bed. This incident motivated her to start strengthening her legs again. With just 10 minutes a day of seated leg lifts and slow squats, Eleanor regained her strength and independence, and soon she was able to stand up confidently once more. So, next time you find yourself getting up from a chair, take a moment to assess. Are your hands doing the work, or are your legs still in charge? If you can stand up without help, take pride in that ability. It's a rare gift after 60 and one worth protecting. Now, let's move on to the second sign of aging in reverse. The second sign that shows you're aging in reverse is your ability to walk at a brisk pace without getting winded. How fast you walk can reveal a lot about your overall health and longevity. Research has shown that older adults who maintain a brisk walking speed tend to live longer and enjoy better health. It's not just about moving quickly. It's an indicator of your cardiovascular strength, lung capacity, and overall energy. Consider your own walking habits. Can you move with purpose? Could you catch a bus if you had to? Or do you find yourself slowing down and avoiding longer walks? Take the example of Leonard, a 79-year-old who had been active all his life, but noticed that his pace had started to slow. He thought he was just being cautious, but one day, he found himself struggling to make it around the block without stopping to catch his breath. That was his wake-up call. Leonard decided to take action. He started with small steps, literally, walking to the mailbox a little faster each day, then around the corner, and eventually tackling 2 blocks. Within a month, not only had his walking speed improved, but so had his confidence. Walking briskly is about more than just mobility. It's a sign that your heart, lungs, and muscles are still working efficiently. So, here's a simple question for you. Can you walk 10 or 20 feet as if you're in a hurry, without feeling breathless or unsteady. If you can, that's an incredible sign that you're aging in reverse. Type 2 in the comments below, because maintaining that kind of energy is a powerful indicator of your vitality. Now, let's explore the third sign that reflects your youthful aging. The third sign that indicates you're aging in reverse is your ability to balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. This may sound like a simple childhood game, but balance is a serious marker of your physical health as you age. It involves coordination among your muscles, inner ear, vision, and brain, all working together in harmony. When any of these systems start to decline, balance is often the first thing to suffer. Think about this. People who can maintain their balance well into their 70s and 80s tend to live longer, enjoy greater independence, and recover faster from challenges. Let's look at Judith, an 81-year-old who realized one day, while brushing her teeth, that she couldn't balance on one foot without leaning on the sink. That realization was more alarming than any doctor's visit. It prompted her to make a change. Judith began practicing balance exercises every morning while brushing her teeth. At first, she held onto the wall for support, but within weeks, she was able to stand on one foot without assistance. This newfound confidence not only helped her physically, but also eased her fears about falling. Good balance is crucial. It prevents falls, which are the leading cause of serious injury in older adults. So, can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds or more? If you can, type 3 in the comments. That level of control and connection between your body and brain shows that you're doing far better than most people your age. Next, let's move on to the fourth sign that signifies you're aging in reverse. The fourth sign that shows you're aging in reverse is your ability to get down on the floor and back up without help. This skill might seem like something only young people or athletes can do, but it's one of the clearest indicators of total body health. Getting up and down engages your legs, core, arms, balance, flexibility, and coordination. It's not just about strength. It reflects how well all your systems work together. Many older adults begin to avoid the floor altogether, not because they don't want to be there, but because they fear they won't be able to get back up. This fear can lead to a cycle of inactivity and declining confidence. Take Frank, an 83-year-old who felt hesitant to join his great-granddaughter on the floor for a board game. He wasn't sure he could rise again, which was a wake-up call for him. Determined to regain his mobility, Frank started a routine of slow squats, seated leg lifts, and gentle kneeling movements. Within a few weeks, not only could he get down and up, but he did so with pride and ease. If you avoid getting down to the floor, ask yourself, is it because your body can't, or have you simply stopped trying? If you can still get down and back up without assistance, type 4 in the comments. That ability shows that your body remembers how to move, and it's a sign of strength, not surrender. Now, let's discuss the fifth sign that indicates you're aging in reverse. The fifth sign is your ability to carry a full grocery bag without struggling. It may seem like a mundane task, but being able to lift, carry, and manage daily loads is one of the clearest signs that your muscles, joints, grip, and coordination are still functioning well. As we age, muscle mass declines, particularly in the arms, back, and shoulders. However, if you can still carry a grocery bag without discomfort, you're demonstrating functional strength. Meet Walter, an 80-year-old who prided himself on carrying all his groceries in one trip, just like he did in his 40s. But gradually, he noticed the bag felt heavier, and one day he had to stop midway up the stairs to rest. That moment became his motivation to take action. Instead of resigning himself to decline, Walter began a routine of strength exercises, like squeezing a tennis ball for grip and doing light dumbbell workouts. Within a month, his strength returned, and so did his confidence. So, if you can carry a full bag of groceries without stopping or struggling, type 5 in the comments. That strength is rare after 60, and it signifies that you are still capable of handling life's demands. Now, let's explore the sixth sign that reflects your youthful aging. The sixth sign is your ability to climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs are one of the most honest tests of your heart, lungs, legs, and overall stamina. If you can still ascend stairs without needing to pause for breath or grip the railing for support, you're doing exceptionally well compared to many your age. Climbing stairs requires leg power, balance, cardiovascular strength, and steady breathing. Consider Irene, an 82-year-old who had stopped using stairs after a mild fall 2 years ago. Elevators became her go-to, but during a visit to her daughter's house, she faced the challenge of climbing stairs to reach the bathroom. Feeling breathless and embarrassed, she decided it was time for a change. She started small, taking just 3 steps at a time while using the railing, then gradually increasing her distance. After weeks of practice, she regained her endurance and her pride. If you can climb a flight of stairs without stopping or feeling winded, type 6 in the comments. This ability is not just a sign of strength. It's proof that your energy and vitality are still powering your life. Now, let's move on to the 7th sign of aging in reverse. The 7th sign is your ability to remember recent conversations and events clearly. Many people assume that memory loss is an inevitable part of aging, but that's only partially true. While occasional forgetfulness happens to everyone, if you can recall what you had for dinner last night or details of a recent chat, your brain is aging well. Take Howard, an 84-year-old who was quiet but sharp as a tack. He could remember birthdays, old addresses, and even names from high school. When asked about his mental sharpness, he shared his secret: "I stay curious. I read, talked to people, and never stopped learning." Howard's brain stayed sharp because he kept using it, and that's the key. Memory, like muscle, improves with exercise. Reading, socializing, and solving puzzles can all keep your mind agile. If you can still remember recent details clearly, type 7 in the comments. That kind of mental clarity is a quiet superpower, showing that you're not just getting older but staying sharp and engaged. Finally, let's discuss the 8th sign that reflects your overall health. The 8th sign is waking up refreshed and ready to start the day. Sleep changes as we age, but waking up feeling clear-headed and energized is a powerful indicator of overall health. If you're over 60 and still rise in the morning feeling ready to take on the day, your body is sending a strong message: I'm still healing and strong. Let's look at Ruth, an 86-year-old who had begun waking up groggy and needing naps during the day. After numerous tests showed nothing serious, she made a simple change. She dimmed the lights an hour before bed, stopped watching TV after dinner, and let natural light in the morning. Within 2 weeks, her sleep improved, and so did her mood, memory, and energy. She didn't need more medication. She needed a better rhythm. If you wake up feeling refreshed most mornings, type 8 in the comments. That's not just luck. It's a sign of deep cellular health and indicates that your body hasn't forgotten how to heal. If you made it this far, take a moment to acknowledge what we've covered. These signs are more than just a checklist. They reflect your life, your strength, and how well your body and spirit have carried you through the years. Many people believe that after 60, life must slow down and wear out. But the truth is the strongest individuals are those who keep moving, laughing, and engaging with life. If you recognize yourself in even a few of these 8 signs, you're not just surviving, you're defying the odds. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep moving forward. Because aging doesn't have to mean fading. Sometimes it just means rising again and again.